Well, this is the job that we've got to do today. Relaying the lawn. I don't know if you can see the dip. Just standing in the middle looking at the back there. And then in the same spot looking up towards the house. You can just see where the blue ball is, the dip that needs filling in. And this is me struggling to get through the gap. Siggy paper's width. We're just going to use the digger now to start scraping the grass off. Just take as minimal as possible. Obviously we don't want to be digging too much out, but we can use this to just scrape off the surface. The digger and the little muck truck are just hired, I'm afraid. I mean, I would really love my own. Well, it's another stage nearly completed, which is removing the turf. It's always a great feeling when you get a certain stage done. The job's coming together. So that's almost the grass taken off. And then the next stage will be using hardcore to fill the big dip in. Give it some drainage underneath. Like I say, you can't put too much soil in a pile, otherwise you'll just be a mud bath. So taking shape. Once these bushes are moved, they're out the ground, but we'll have to get them out into the skip. Put some hardcore in here. We're just going to tamp it down now with the digger. You can't put too much soil. It was about 8 inches, maybe more, 9, 10 inches maybe. And if you just put that with soil, it would just be like a mud bath. It just needs hardcore in the bottom. Good for the drainage, and then well tamped with the digger on top of the soil on top of the bricks, and then we'll run the digger over that and get it to percolate through the hardcore and a good surface. There's the old trusty rotavator in action again. We're loosening it all up to start using the digger to level everything out, because it is all up and down, real bumpy. I've said in another video that this rotavator looks ancient, but it really does a good job. I've had it absolutely donkey's years. And we're just grading the soil out now, just to try and, you can see behind me where I've dragged some back and filled it in, ran the digger over it a couple of times. And that's it all. We've rotavated it again, all apart from where the stones are, of course. And then the topsoil's getting delivered. And this is really about as far as we got. We just get the topsoil in, and then it's far too wet to carry on. And also we wanted it to level and just settle before we got the turf delivered, which will be in part 2. So again, thanks for watching, and join us again for part 2 when we get part 2 up. Again, this muck truck, power barrow, it's just invaluable. And then clean up the area, always clean up the area, keep it nice and clean for the customer. And that's it. So that is part 1, and we'll look forward to part 2, and we'll see a nice lawn, nice level lawn down. This cleaning up is just as important as any part of the job. The whole job is like a link, a chain, sorry, and 1 weak link that can ruin everything. So if you don't clean up after it, it's no good having a brilliant job. Anyway, thanks for watching.